welcome to Main Street Matters by Heart on Main Street, the podcast that thanks you for giving during the holiday season. I am your host, Patrick Kaiser, and we are approaching the holiday season. And at least where I'm located in Chicago, it's finally starting to feel like the end of the year. As I record this, several inches of snow are falling outside my window. It's lovely, it's cozy, it's fitting for this time of year. And what time of year is that? It's Giving Tuesday time of year. Giving Tuesday is an international day of giving where people from around the world donate to their favorite causes in the spirit of helping improve communities. Many nonprofits really rely on Giving Tuesday in order to meet fundraising goals and plan out their calendar and events for next year. Giving Tuesday always falls on the Tuesday after Thanksgiving, which this year is December 3rd. And since I will not record an episode next week because of Thanksgiving, this is my last chance to talk to this audience about Giving Tuesday and what Heart on Main Street is doing for it. Truthfully, our Giving Tuesday endeavors have already begun. This week on Tuesday, we went down to Chimney Rock, North Carolina to make a donation to a retailer there that was severely impacted by Hurricane Helene. Chimney Rock has received quite a bit of attention since the storm, much more so than a town of a population of 140 generally receives. And that's 140 people, not like 140,000. That is, 140 people within the town. But the destruction there was so devastating, it necessitated the media coverage. As many are aware by now, Hurricane Helene did not just impact coastal regions, but in fact did most of its damage in the mountain areas of western North Carolina. There are several reasons for this. The area had just experienced a torrential rainstorm, so the rivers were already at high levels. And then when the hurricane came in and sat over this region, the river waters swelled and spilled over the banks. In areas like Asheville, North Carolina, the river became over a mile wide and swept away everything within its path. Looking at Chimney Rock, you can see the river today, but you can also see the scar on the land where the river expanded. It's roughly 10 times the size of the river. For Chimney Rock, the effect on the town was twofold. Upriver from the town, water did, as I said before, grew and spilled over the riverbanks. And then that overflowing water used the main street to bring an onslaught of roughly 6 feet of water down through the downtown. Windows, doors, even whole buildings really didn't stand a chance as water ripped through the area. Merchandise was pulled from stores and dragged away with water. The water eroded foundations and caused buildings to collapse. Closer to the town, water that filled up the riverbank but didn't spill out came crashing down the mountain. The bridge that connects the downtown of Chimney Rock to Chimney Rock State Park was completely wiped away. This cut the town off from this state park, which provides over 400,000 tourists to the town per year. The devastation to the town is immense, both in the short term and long term. Thankfully, there has been a lot of aid provided in the area. The 101st Airborne Division was dispatched to Chimney Rock and several other surrounding towns to help clean up the debris and make it possible for construction crews to come in. So when Bubba O'Leary's General Store in Chimney Rock applied for our support, it was high up on our list to help. Bubba O'Leary's is a fixture in the town. If you've ever been to Chimney Rock, you know of their presence within the community. The General Store occupied a 1920s movie theater on Main Street and was a gorgeous example of reclaiming old buildings for a new retail purpose. When the deluge of water came down their main street, the water destroyed the building's foundation and caused the west side of the building to completely collapse. The images are really remarkable. You can certainly find them on Bubba O'Leary's social media sites, but if you can just imagine in your head yourself looking at a store and then just pull out the foundation from the right side of the store, that's what Bubba O'Leary's looked like in the aftermath. It just crushed to one side. Peter O'Leary, who is not only the store owner but also the mayor of Chimney Rock, has done an amazing job of keeping the community together, getting support and resources for the town. While we were visiting Chimney Rock, Peter was meeting with the new governor-elect of North Carolina, Josh Stein, about needed resources in the area. And the day after we were there, Peter was traveling to Washington, D.C. to meet with congressmen about receiving other resources. He is doing an incredible job of keeping this community together, and really he was a major reason as to why we wanted to help out Chimney Rock and wanted to help out Bubba O'Leary's. He has also taken it upon himself to find a new home for the retailers of Chimney Rock. Bubba O'Leary and several other stores have taken their inventory and moved them to a pop-up space located within a local equestrian center. Peter organized this as a way for businesses to be able to meet with their customers, sell the products, stay in business, and make some money during this really difficult time. And the community is turning out for them. Even items that are slightly damaged from the store are being bought to help support these businesses. But Peter said it was really more about the opportunity to meet with members of the community, to be able to talk to them, to be able to hear their well wishes and how much they miss going into the store. That has really been the big part that has helped fill their hearts and emphasize that they are an important part of this community. You know, we can talk about independent retailers are an important part of their community and all of the support that they provide and the economic benefits, but it's times like this when you're actually hearing from people and you're actually able to get that and that there's a missing element there. That is when the appreciation really comes in. So while we were in Chimney Rock, we made a $10,000 donation to Bubba O'Leary's General Store to help them cover costs of damages and help them in their rebuilding process. We will also put them in our Jumpstart program when they are closer to reopening, hopefully in the spring, so that we can work with other vendors to be able to provide product or coupon codes that they can buy their own product to get things back in their store. As buying more inventory after everything they've gone through should not be another expense. But what was really special about this donation is that the funds did not come from corporations or grants or companies like our other donations usually come from. This came from individuals across the country who saw a need after these hurricanes and wanted to help independent retailers. This money came from you all. It came from individuals. It came from other retailers and small business lovers from all over. We actually did have donations coming in from outside the United States, so a worldwide donations that we received. My heart just fills when I think about that. Peter, his wife Anne, and their employees turned cleanup crew that they've nicknamed the Bubettes were so appreciative of the donation and the fact that it came from people with big hearts. So on behalf of Bubba O'Leary's and Heart on Main Street, truly from the bottom of my heart, thank you to all that supported our efforts. Every dollar makes a difference, not for the fundraising goal, but for the people that receive the donations. It really makes a difference to know that others care about them, that are wanting to help them, and that this is the end result of you all caring. For Heart on Main Street, Giving Tuesday is really about giving back. We started with Bubba O'Leary's in Chimney Rock, North Carolina, but we are continuing our efforts. On Giving Tuesday, again that is December 3rd, we are going to be making 3 more donations. We will be giving money to the Sand Pebble in Punta Gorda, Florida, as well as Sea Glass Lane and Just Because of Sarasota, Florida. These stores were all affected by Hurricane Helene and Hurricane Milton, and some of them were really just recovering from Hurricane Ian back in 2022. These donations are also coming from you. This is money that we have raised over the last several months to aid affected retailers, so we are proud to be giving this money back on Giving Tuesday and helping make a difference in these retailers' lives. Additionally, we will raise money on Giving Tuesday, so we will be making donations on Giving Tuesday as well as having a fundraising campaign of our own and that will go for 3 additional retailers. So that's right, in the last 2 months of the year, we are going to be making 7 donations to retailers. The fundraising that will be going on Giving Tuesday is going to benefit 2 retailers affected by the recent hurricanes: Asheville Tea Company in Asheville, North Carolina, and the Original Sand Dollar in Holmes Beach, Florida, as well as a retailer that was affected by a tornado earlier in the year, Brickwood Boutique in Temple, Texas. What is amazing about this fundraising campaign is that we have 10 companies that are going to match dollar for dollar up to a certain point every donation that comes in. So if you donate $10, that's actually $110 because of the matching. So we're really trying to maximize the amount of support that we were able to provide to these retailers. And I am so thankful for these companies: Bridgewater Candle Company, Fresh Scents by Willowbrook, Gans, Greenleaf Gifts, Just Gotta Have It, Notes Candles, Primitives by Kathy, Raz Imports, Tag, and Votivo for their willingness to help these retailers and help our fundraising. So on Giving Tuesday, December 3rd, if you are able to donate anything, we will be extraordinarily appreciative if you could donate to Heart on Main Street to help us help these retailers. And again, all of your donations will be matched, and that way we can truly make a great impact on these very, very needing retailers. So in my last episode before Thanksgiving, I just wanted to say thank you for all the support that you've provided the organization this year. Thank you for listening. Thank you for attending webinars. Thank you for donating to help retailers. Thank you for saying hi. So many people have come up to me at a conference or a show and mentioned that they were listeners, so I really do appreciate that. Have a great week, a great Thanksgiving. Stay safe, shop local, and I'll see you all next time. This episode was written, produced, researched, and edited by me, Patrick Kaiser, with a very special thanks to listeners like you. For more information about Heart on Main Street or to donate to our Giving Tuesday fundraising, you can go to www.heartonmainstreet.org. Take care.